What's going on, guys? B Flat in here with Gearless Moze episode 4. We have gone through every single piece of content in the game. We have gone through the beginnings of the story, every single boss, Tyrene, but now it is time for the ultimate challenge. Can Gearless Moze complete Mayhem 10, Maliwan Takedown on normal takedown? This is what this challenge is for. So in the beginnings, the early beginnings, I decided to push through very aggressively with Iron Bear. The reason for this is because we have to clear off the Ratch as quickly as possible, and if we are caught with the Ratch early, we are going to get swarmed and we are going to get screwed. Speed Demon was a very helpful modifier in this, and you'll see it many times clutching for me as early as possible. So here we have Kraken. We move on over to the Kraken. With Kraken, you got to be very aggressive. You have to clear him off as quickly as possible. Don't be passive. Kill him with Vanquishers and run. I moved very quickly into Valkyries. Now the Valkyries needed a little bit more strategy. The strategy was play passively, hide, and switch between two different railguns, the Shock and the Corrosion railguns. The Shock railguns cleared off the shields of the Valkyries very easily, very quickly. And it was a perfect way to proc Grizzled whenever I was mobbing with it, as you can see here. Grizzled makes it so that I can get my Iron Bear fast, very quickly. I hopped out of Iron Bear and I already have Iron Bear ready, so Sigdrifa got melted very fast. So right here is where I noticed that I needed corrosive railguns, because I was not doing a lot of damage, and this was going to prolong the fight. The longer the boss fight, the longer the mobbing area, and the more screwed that I am. With Iron Bear, with Gearless Moze, I have to be very quick, as in to end the battle very quickly. So here I'm seeing switched over to the corrosive side of my railguns. The corrosive railguns kind of work like the White Elephant, where it plants a bomb. It plants a bomb of corrosion, so it doesn't do all the damage at once. But after you shoot it, you can see a secondary explosion of corrosion appears, just like the White Elephant would with like the Face Puncher or whatever melee damage you're doing. The Shock one has like a little bit of trails. It has like a trail of shock that chain links to nearby enemies, so it's really nice for mobbing with it. But for single target stuff like the Valkyries, the corrosion was very nice. I swapped back over to the Shock here because I remembered that Rhoda still had the shields remaining, and I was able to get a lot of damage off of that, so I got to clear off Rhoda very fast. I never really left this little elevator overhang thingy, because if I went out into the open, I was going to get screwed by mobs and by the Valkyries themselves. So I just stuck around here. I moved every once in a while to lose aggro and then gain it back whenever I'm in Bear, because that's okay. That dog pushing me to the side, I thought that was going to screw over the end run here. If that would have, I probably would have lost. But we clear off Valkyries and we move on to Wotan. Now the bridge part leading up to Wotan, I didn't get a good recording on that, but I realized that I had to switch over to miniguns, because the miniguns were very nice for the death ball thingies. The death balls were very annoying, and I could not really clear them with railguns or Vanquisher pods easily, so having the minigun, even Cryo minigun, was very nice. I did actually lose to Wotan on my first attempt, and I realized one big mistake that I did was I stayed under that overhang too long, and I got swarmed by ads, and I got swarmed by the grenades of Wotan, and I was not staying in Iron Bear as much as I needed to. So I moved around a little bit into the open arena that is Wotan the Invincible. So whenever I'm sitting on my gun, I'm shooting mobs, I'm shooting the spheres, I'm shooting all different forms of ads, while the railguns usually go after the closest enemy. So you have to be really somewhat close to Wotan, but not so close as in he's gonna wreck you. As you can see, the railguns go after whatever the nearest enemy is. Whatever is the most immediate threat to you. As soon as all the ads are gone, he's going to start targeting Wotan. As you can see here, he's being looked at. Railguns go after him. Speed Demon, this is where Speed Demon really took over. I'm avoiding all of Wotan's bombs whenever I'm out of my Iron Bear. because I'm usually killing an ad or an enemy, and that procs Speed Demon for 50% movement speed. It's kind of like having my own Snowdrift without having Snowdrift, because I'm gearless. So in this little area here, I kept on like circling Wotan, so wherever Wotan went, I went onto the opposite side, but I still had like a clear shot. Now this is where things got a little bit sticky and a little bit tricky, with the 2 shield phase of Wotan, and I almost died and screwed up here because I didn't know that railgun couldn't pass through both of them. I guess I should have known, because it's kind of like the wagon wheel. The wagon wheel can't go through both of Wotan's shields, only one. So I made a big mistake. I was still healing though, which is weird. I guess I was healing off the ads that were through the first shield and not through Wotan's second shield, which is strange. But this is where I started to figure out that, okay, I guess I can't go through both of Wotan's shields. So I had to go into the belly of the beast, shall we say, quote unquote, and I had to go right into the first shield and clear it off from there. I don't think I did it on this one. This is the part where I almost died. Very, very, very close. Yeah, I get shot here a couple times. I use the elevator as my way of dodging, and it was just enough time for me to get my bear back, so I hopped to the bear immediately, because if I got shot one more time, I was going down, I was dead, and I would have to do the bridge part all over again. Didn't really feel like doing the bridge part all over again. So here we clear off the badass. Here you can actually see the bombs proc for the corrosive railgun. That's where that will appear. We go after Wotan, shoot Wotan a couple times, break through the double shield. Now I try to break upper half here by trying to shoot and do as much damage. I actually did it just randomly. I did it just randomly. So now I can focus on Wotan's lower half, and I don't have to get bombed by 2 different sources. And there's Wotan there. Iron Bear is almost expired, so I decided to jump out and cool it down a little bit, and also I was damaged, so I wanted to heal a little bit. The final few seconds are here, and the question is asked, can Gearless Moze clear M10 on normal takedown? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. That confirms it right there. I also did this with no Guardian tokens and no STUs as well, if that makes a difference to anybody. But Gearless Moze, can it be complete? Yes, it can. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it, and keeping up with our episodic series of the Gearless Moze. If you guys did not know, I stream Borderlands 5 days a week from Tuesdays to Saturdays. And I do it at a 5:30 p.m. CST time. We do challenges, we do build videos, anything that you see on YouTube here, Stream sees it first. So if you wanted to catch anything live, that's where I will be. Thank you for watching the series, I really do appreciate it. My name is B Flattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, guys. Laters.